A federal charge, but he is not, we're told, by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago in federal custody tonight. But people here at Dalton Village Hall say they haven't seen him either since word of that indictment dropped just a few hours ago.
Two controversial South suburban politicians been fired as federal investigators focus in on his boss.
WGN Investigates has confirmed Tiffany Henyard, senior advisor in Thornton Town.
Federal prosecutors have accused Keith Freeman of hiding assets and income in his bankruptcy case, a development tied to a widening investigation involving multiple lawsuits. Senior authorities in Dalton and surrounding South suburban areas are leading the inquiries. Freeman, once a trusted ally of Mayor Tiffany Henyard, now finds himself at the center of controversy. Henyard initially gained support for her bold leadership, restructuring her team and bringing in new staff. However, as more former employees, Freeman included, have come forward with allegations, concerns about her ethics have emerged. Once loyal to Henyard, Freeman has reportedly turned against her, providing key information to the FBI. His involvement in a high-profile bankruptcy case further complicates the legal battles, as former employees accuse Henyard of unethical behavior. With trust in her leadership fading, the controversy threatens to overshadow her early popularity and raise serious doubts about her administration.
He's been in and out of trouble since he was a young person. He was charged for theft in 2000. He was charged with a felony and when he turned 27. This was back in 2005. Theft in the second degree. Oh, Keith is a busybody. He has a long rap sheet. He never cleared up his charges because back in 2011, he was in Palm Beach, Florida, where they extradited him back to Ireland. They said out-of-state fugitive. Fugitive from justice. That's your boy, Keith Freeman. Because we all know Tiffany Henyard made a big fuss about not giving background checks. And this is one of the reasons why she didn't want to give a background check. Because anybody that works for the municipal department or the city can have felonies.
Thornton Township is charged with fraud connected to an alleged bankruptcy scheme.
The village also completed negotiations with the police patrol, police lieutenants, and the sergeant.
At a recent village board meeting, Keith Freeman was seen sitting next to EMB Battle as Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard discussed financial matters. Freeman, who also serves as the Ford Township municipal manager, is now facing serious legal trouble. The U.S. Attorney has accused Freeman of concealing assets and income from creditors in his bankruptcy case, a charge that could result in up to 5 years in prison if convicted. He filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court in Chicago on January 3, 2024, allegedly underreporting his income. Despite his claims, reports suggest his actual earnings were significantly higher than what was disclosed. Attempts to reach Freeman and other Dalton officials for comment have gone unanswered.
So expensive apartment. You're collecting money from the village of Dalton, and you're also collecting money from Thornton Township. So you're making about $150,000 a year. I'm pretty sure it's more. He's saying that he only worked for Thornton Township. Your income. Thornton Township, municipality manager. Gross income, $5,800. Now, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but from the payroll expenses of Village of Dalton payroll, Keith is on here. This was just in October. Keith Freeman, $3,800 every 2 weeks. And he claims that he only makes $5,800 from Thornton Township. Employer's name, Thornton Township. Reason why he's trying to get away with it is because Keith is a 1099 employee. He's not paying no taxes off his income. No Social Security taxes, no medical taxes, no.
A serious allegation has been filed against Keith Freeman by the municipality of Robbins, where he served as village administrator from 2017 to 2021. The village claims Freeman failed to provide required documents and additionally collected approximately $9,396 more than he was entitled to during his tenure. Freeman is also accused of misrepresenting his financial situation by creating a fake 2022 income tax return, which he allegedly submitted to the Chapter 7 trustee. Reports indicate he provided documents showing a significantly lower income than he actually earned, despite not filing a tax return for that year.
A person can lie on their own financials What do you think they're doing for the village? Nobody is untouchable. That's what I want to say. Nobody is untouchable. So if this is just the first domino.
Keith Freeman plays a pivotal role in the investigation of Tiffany Henyard due to his various positions under her influence. In addition to his roles in Dalton and Ford Township, Freeman was, at one point, the registered agent for the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation. However, no such foundation exists in the state of Illinois. The charity, which claimed to support cancer patients, has been under scrutiny for receiving a majority of its initial funding from taxpayers. Investigations revealed it failed to file required paperwork detailing how the funds were spent, raising serious questions about its legitimacy. When questioned about these discrepancies, Freeman was evasive, offering little more than dismissive remarks. In addition to these concerns, he is facing serious legal trouble. According to an indictment on January 30th, 2024, Freeman testified under oath during a creditors' conference, falsely stating that he was not employed by Dalton and had not received payments from the village. These false statements were allegedly part of a scheme to conceal his true financial situation from the court. Freeman is charged with 1 count of bankruptcy fraud after allegedly misrepresenting his income. He claimed to work solely for the township and reported earning just over $99,000 in the past year. However, prosecutors argue that he concealed his Dalton earnings through a pass-through company, inflating his actual income to $195,000. The indictment also includes allegations from Robbins, where Freeman previously served as village administrator. The village claims he took over $90,000 without authorization during his tenure. If convicted of bankruptcy fraud, Freeman faces up to 5 years in federal prison. Federal authorities, including the acting U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, FBI, and IRS special agents, have emphasized the seriousness of the charges. Meanwhile, Dalton officials are eager to distance themselves from Freeman as the controversy surrounding him continues to grow.